Hi, Litbits. Your new learning is we are learning to ask questions of the text we read. When you're successful with this, you're going to be able to use a double entry journal. You'll be able to record questions that you have about a text, and you'll be able to find answers to your questions in the text. Now, the reason you learn to do this is because it gives you a deeper understanding of what you read, and it's a skill that you'll use when you are faced with more challenging books. You think about, okay, why am I reading this? What am I trying to find out? And this type of learning, a double entry journal, is the steps you would go through in your mind when you're reading something that's a bit more challenging. Now, the text you're reading is Animal Issues, and that is not the right page. Ugh. Okay, what I'm going to do is jump back to the slide. Okay, so Animal Issues has been uploaded onto Google Docs as individual twin pages. It was the only way I could get it up because I was pulling it off my hard drive. So you can see here that Animal Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hopefully is just off screen, 6 and so on, goes up to 11. So you will need to open each page and work through on it. So this is the first page. Now what you do when you read, and you often don't even realise it, is you look at maybe the cover of a book and you go, oh, I like the look of that, I wonder what that's about. So you're already asking questions about the text. In this case, I haven't copied the cover, but it is called Animal Issues. Now, this question over here, what is the issue? That's probably a really good question to be asking, actually. And there's a lady over here who looks gorgeous in her fur, and we're talking about animals. So I'm thinking maybe the question is around something to do with animal fur. Sorry, I don't know what's gone wrong there. Okay, so we'll pop back to your slide there. So you would go to your double entry journal and you write a question like, let me think, maybe what is the issue? What is the issue with animals? Maybe another question, has this got something to do with using animal furs, killing animals to use their furs? Once you've decided on your questions, you go ahead and you read the text, and as you read, you will find the answers. If you get to the end of the text and you haven't found the answer, maybe just go back and have another wee read. Now, it is a whole story, so when you, oops, that's not where I want to be. When you, go back there, when you read on, you may find the answers. So this is the second set of pages, and this is doing my head in. Move. See, I even have issues with videos. So this one's got something about in the laboratory, experiments on animals. My goodness, I'm having troubles tonight. Well, there's a couple of guys down here in hospital gowns. This is getting more interesting. So then I would go back before I start reading to my double entry journal, write down the questions I might have. Why are those guys in gowns? What are they experimenting on animals for? Then I read the text to find the answers. And you go on through the whole book doing this. You are going to run out of room, so glue this into your book, and then on the very next page, make a double entry journal, a couple of columns, put your headings on the top, my questions, and in the text it says, and complete the assignment. Okay, so just remember, before you read each section or each pair of pages, make sure that you've asked yourself some questions about the text and come back to this video if you are not sure and need to have a check-in. Okay, if you have any questions, come and see me.